Hey, what's up, everybody? PyroZig. Making a little video. Today I'm making mortar racks. Each one of these racks will hold 12 HDPE DR11s or DR9s, ball shell or canister shell tubes. You can see I got a few of them over there, 24s and 48s. And I got a combination. These are all pretty much 12 shot racks, but once I stick them together and like 12, 24, 18, or 12, 24, 18, where that come from? Or 36, 48. 48s are really heavy, but that's gonna make for a nice show. 24s are all right. I think the max, if you're gonna make these at home, and I don't know, depending on how far you gotta drag them, 36. But you get two 36s and boom, I mean, that's a case. Even if you did like, I guess, 3 24s, that's a case. So. But give the quick measurements. Now lengths from here down to here is 31 3/4. And that goes for this board. I'll flip this over real quick. Oh my. We have 2x3 underneath. And this is what they pretty much consider 1x3. Right, trying to find clean boards as possible, no splits. Fresh wood, so it's the screws sink right in. Basically, what I did is I took my nail gun, I tacked them all together, did a rough tack on them. And right now is what I'm doing is I'm going back through any of the boards that had a bow in them. I'm hitting them with the screws right in the middle. Make sure so I put the bow, the curved end, basically it bulged out this way towards the camera. And just sucked it in first, and then I'm working on putting the screws in right now, which I'll do a quick demonstration. And then go over the rest of the measurements. See, I'm snugging them up. I'm not going too far with them, because eventually the wood will dry out and possibly split. My uprights, I did 11 7/8 inch. And then I mounted them with 2 screws underneath. And same on this side. You can basically get the overall aspect of everything here, and you can see where I've already pre-drilled each hole. You can see up here the little tiny dot up here, that's a finish nail for me tacking it into place. Get everything set up, pre-drill everything. It takes a little more time, but it makes it a lot more durable, and pre-drilling it also give it less chance of splitting on you. This is all brand new wood. This one particular, each one of these will hold 12 HDPE DR11s or DR9s, and you put them all together kind of like I did here, and you can see that I got 2 different settings, so I can go straight up, slightly out, or more of a V pattern. And I got the same thing set up on the 248s. They're below there. A poor man rack sitting down there, but those work great too. I like the timing on those, and with the fusing a lot of times. So those are 24s. I'm still waiting. My box busted open on the way from Mortar supply. I lost 2 tubes, so I'm going to be fusing this up tonight. So what I'm doing here is I'm just basically doing 2 temporary tubes, because I do have another order coming in from Mortar Supply of HDPE DR11s, and these ones are actually DR9s for ball shells, so the 1 3/4 shells will work perfect in this and smaller, and you'll get a little more height out of them than you will the DR11s. DR11s work nice, but I wanted something specific to the 2-inch shells. Yeah, they call them 2-inch shells, but they're about 1 3/4 inches. So, and underneath here, I got a center row of DR11s. So I got on the outside DR9s, on the inside I got DR11s, and then DR9. Same with the bottom rack as well. And these ones are going to be all DR11s, and you can see there's quite a few of them. And I'm not done yet, but I'm just trying to get it set up for a Labor Day celebration that basically doing the fireworks for. So I'm trying to do this like real short notice because I'm still doing my regular job, which is truck driving. So I'm out a long time, and I come home and I got to hammer all these out. And I was actually talking to Doug from Red Apple, and he likes the idea that I'm making them. So I'm kind of waiting on a response there as well. Possibly might be making mortar racks for Red Apple fireworks. So I mean, I can do it if he wants me just to make the bare, box frames, and he can supply the tubes later on. That's fine. If he wants me to do the whole thing, well, I can do that too. I'm already pretty good customer with MortarSupply.com. So if you need your, mortar tubes, plugged, not plugged, however you want to get it, you can see this is basically the product. And if you lose something in the process, you got a big order like I've been getting. I had one of my boxes split open, like so. And somebody, FedEx, either got a couple free tubes, or somebody got a couple free tubes. And you can see it's stapled again, and stapled again. So these ones got, I do believe, 3/4. Whoa! Almost. I'm wearing flip-flops right now. It's just really hot in my garage over here in front. But looks like 3 staples in it. But these are for ball shells. I do believe the DR11s for canister shells. Everywhere, anything from 3-inch to 5-inch, 6-inch. I mean, however long they're gonna make a canister shell. Will work in these. Not these particular ones, but the ones I have underneath there. I don't feel like moving that, folks. But I've been getting these for about 96. These ones are a little more pricey than the DR11s, and I think the DR11s are about $1.90 each. These ones are about, I think, $2.45 each, $2.45 each. The ball shells. Like I said, you can use a DR11 to launch a ball shell. The reason why these are so much more is because they'll launch the ball shell slightly higher, slightly better. The length of the tube, I've never found to send the shell up any noticeable difference higher. Some people say it does, some people say it doesn't, but I've tried it, and the 15-inch tubes, I think, perform this just the same as the 12-inch tubes. So all these guns will have ball shells in them in the next couple hours, actually. Once I'm done with those. But of course, my car broke down, and I got to swap the radiator out of it. I've already got it pulled out, got the parts ordered, and I got to put it back together. So right now, basically, is what I was doing with these. Back to these again. Is reinforcing the box with 1 3/4 screws all the way through, not sinking them down too much. But like the dimensions of it, like I've said before, you got basically the top board, bottom board on both sides, and the 2x3 underneath are all 31 3/4. You have the sides, the ends, basically 11 7/8. 11 7/8 over here, and from there I got like 1 foot, about 12-inch blocks holding them together. and they have been tested. These are basically the same idea that Red Apple in Michigan and Flint makes theirs from Great Lakes Mortar racks. But it's so expensive to ship these things. Like I said, I think I spent $277 on 96 shells, and I think $109 of that was just for shipping. So it was like $160 for the shell or for the tubes. But and if I had bought the whole racks, oh holy cow, dude! Just one of these racks is probably about, I don't know, about 35 pounds for the 24s. So you gotta imagine it's about 65, 70 pounds for the 4-tier rack down there. But with the mortar tubes in it. So you start picking up about 15 pounds for each tier that you put in here, for each row. So you got 15 pounds, that's 30 pounds. Plus I add another one that's probably going to be about 45 pounds, which is a manageable weight for me. I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm not the skinniest guy or scrawniest guy in the world either. So I do heavy work for a living. But yeah, that's my video on some of the stuff I'm still building. Got my Roman candle racks, my rocket racks, back racks, my poor man racks, and these actually work really well. I've got probably 288, which is approximate to about 4 cases of 5-inch shells that I have to launch. Plus I have another 96 ball shells, plus all the cakes I got hiding behind there. I got a whole ton of cakes. King of Crowns, a good one from Red Apple. It's kind of hidden. You don't see the icon on the Red Apple website, but it's a really good set of cakes, set of tube. It's got big breaks and a unique effect to it, very unique effect. It's all gold though. It's by Shogun. And I got some more stuff in my closet over there. So, plus I got some of these other damn things. Ghost shells, you got Midnight Sun hiding over there. It's going in the show. Deadheads. Yeah. So, all this stuff's going in the show. We got more fireworks down below there. I'm gonna need to bring a trailer up. We got Hologram, Kilogange, Ghost, Zion. Shoot, what other case do I have? What other case? Oh, F-Zero. F-Zero. He knows if I got. That's my video. Any questions, any comments, please feel free to put them in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, and if you can, hey, post my videos everywhere, man. Everywhere you can. Just take and copy and paste my videos on other places. Spread it out, you know. Spread the love around so everybody knows. And I can give you direct dimensions, or I'll shoot another video and maybe go step by step through how to make them and edit it all together for you guys. But nice to get back on here. It's been about 3 weeks since I've done a video, so thought I'd show you what I've been doing. And that's pretty much it. So I'm getting ready for a big show. Alright, you guys, take it easy. Like, subscribe, comment. Late.